hope you don't see that kind of damage around here, but of course it is possible, Greg, with the storms we have.
It is. Looks like the biggest threat is with the damaging straight line winds and also the hail, which we've already seen some of. So we'll go on ahead and show you the storms we've got right now and the warnings that are up. The biggest ones are up near the North Carolina-Virginia border, and so we'll zoom in on those. We're actually seeing what looks to be a cell merger here, where we actually had two separate cells in southern Virginia that are now in the process of becoming one, and then there's another one here to the north and east of Roxborough, and at the rate it's moving, I wouldn't be surprised if this whole thing just became one big complex. But basically, this area is moving toward the north and east at about 30 to 40 miles per hour, and we'll track the leading edge. There's no really one feature here you can lock onto like you would if there was a tornado present or rotation, something like that. But we'll go on ahead and do a fan from the leading edge of the really strong reflectivity, and again, we're moving northeast here at about 30 to 40 miles per hour, and so you can see the town of Skipwith is in line to be affected by that. Clarksville, you're awfully close. I mean, all this thing's going to have to do is slide just a little bit to the south and east on its track, and you're right in it. And again, these blacker or darker areas here, the dark gray and the black, indicating the hail potential there, perhaps as big as ping pong ball size. So again, these are the storms that are worth watching right now, with the warnings in effect until anywhere from 5:45 to 6:15. All right, let's go on ahead now and take a look at the forecast radar just to give you a general idea. Now, the isolated cells out ahead of the main system are the ones that we just talked about up near the Virginia border, but the bigger area coming in from the west looks like it's going to be arriving here sometime between 6 and 10 o'clock this evening from west to east across the area, and then once we get past about 11, everything should be winding down, and of course that severe thunderstorm actually does expire at 10 o'clock. One other thing I wanted to show you just for interest's sake is what we call instability aloft, and it turns out that way back in places like Mexico and even into the Rockies of the United States, that elevated terrain heats up more quickly than the air on either side of it, and so you end up getting tremendous lapse rates out there, and as a result, that air then begins to slide over top of whatever air we have over top of us in the eastern part of the country. And if that lapse rate's really strong, it can increase the hail potential. So what you're looking at here, the orange and red areas indicate where the lapse rate is really steep, up between about 10 and 18,000 feet, and notice that about 7 and 8 o'clock tonight, we're sort of right in the band of the steepest lapse rates when that main area arrives from the west. And so it looks like, you know, if anything, the severe weather potential may actually increase for the next couple of hours, and then later on tonight, it'll definitely die away. Now, you may look at this and say, Greg, but I see all these dark reds and so forth. Yeah, but it's irrelevant at that point because the storms are gone. So the lapse rate can be as steep as it wants to be up there, and if there's no impetus to make the air rise and create thunderstorms, it doesn't matter. So it's mainly for the next 3 to 4 hours that we're really going to be watching this very closely. All right, let's move on now and take a look at the Skycam, and we'll put some numbers up there at the airport. 73, there was a thunderstorm in progress when that observation was taken. The dew point at 62. Here you can see the satellite and the radar imagery. There's the main area out to our west. Once that moves by later this evening, we're in great shape for the rest of the night. So 8 o'clock, showers and thunderstorms definitely a possibility, some strong to severe. Late tonight, clearing and cooler with any showers ending, and then tomorrow, it looks like it'll be really nice, becoming mostly sunny, breezy. It'll be cooler and less humid, a high temperature 71, and that may be the best we can hope for. Then on Wednesday, a little warmer, and then just a weak little front coming through, cooling us down, maybe giving us a sprinkle or shower late Wednesday into Thursday. The next significant chance of rain will be Saturday, and that looks like a cool rain at this point in time. In fact, there's actually a chance the temperatures won't get out of the 50s on Saturday. There's also some indications that morning lows by early next week could be flirting with the upper 30s.
Oh, no.
We were done with this, Greg, I thought.
The atmosphere's never done.